Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Nora Todd, acting APEC 2023 SOM Chair. I'm going to deliver some brief opening remarks and seek adoption of the agenda. Good afternoon, colleagues. I'm excited and honored to welcome you to our concluding senior officials meeting here in San Francisco, California. This is the culmination of so much of what we have worked together to achieve over the last year. For our economic leaders who will arrive here in San Francisco in the coming days, for our workers who've made this the most dynamic region in the world, for our businesses who've made our economies more connected and innovative than ever before, and for our families who, across the Asia Pacific and beyond, will see the benefits of the economic policies that we, together as the 21 economies of APEC, have worked to drive this year. Hosting APEC is an opportunity not only to showcase America to the 20 visiting economies of APEC, but also to showcase APEC to America. This is a moment to celebrate what has been an exciting, action-packed host year. We started by hosting all of you in Honolulu, a city at the center of the Asia Pacific region. We also had the honor of hosting you in Palm Springs. And we were pleased to host you and other senior officials and ministers at high-level meetings and ministerials in Detroit and Seattle, two places that embody American ingenuity, innovation, and resilience. On top of that, your economies participated in hundreds of working-level meetings and private sector engagements this year. At each step of the way, we found common ground and consensus on key policy priorities that are moving our economies forward. From the Detroit principles and recommendations for equality and inclusion, to the just energy transition principles for APEC cooperation, our subject matter experts and ministers have worked together to demonstrate APEC's importance across sectors and across the region. And now we're here in San Francisco to bring it all together and to show what APEC is all about. To demonstrate to the city of San Francisco, to the state of California, to the United States, and to the world how through the cooperation and collaboration between us all, we're able to deliver real results. President Biden's decision to host economic leaders in the city of San Francisco was a natural one. The city is synonymous with connectivity. It has long been recognized as a gateway to the Asia Pacific, and its deep cultural and economic ties to the region are visible around every corner. From the city's historic Chinatown, the largest Chinatown outside of Asia and the oldest in North America, to the city's people, where nearly a third of the population has Asian or Pacific Islander roots. If there ever was an American city that personified APEC, this is the place. San Francisco is also the city where a dozen years ago, APEC delegates welcomed the outcomes of the inaugural Women and the Economy Forum, encouraging economies to take concrete actions to remove barriers and maximize women's full economic participation. San Francisco's proximity to cutting-edge companies based in Silicon Valley makes the city an ideal partner to advance APEC's focus on trade and investment, innovation, and digitization, as well as sustainability and inclusion. And San Francisco is home to one of the world's great icons of connectivity, the Golden Gate Bridge. More than $100 billion in two-way shipping transactions flows between the Port of San Francisco and APEC economies each year, and much of it crosses that bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge, whose image adorns our Leaders Week logo, embodies the connection between APEC economies and the resilience of our region. That's why the Golden Gate is the namesake of our Leaders' Declaration this year. As our economic leaders prepare to arrive in San Francisco, I would like to reiterate the importance President Biden and the entire administration has placed on APEC and the economic priorities that all of us have been working to advance throughout the year. President Biden is looking forward to engaging with all of your economic leaders about how APEC's policy priorities are paying real dividends for workers, families, and businesses across the region. And he's looking forward to showcasing our cooperation and collaboration within APEC. That includes all that we have committed to achieve throughout our host year to make our economies more resilient, sustainable, and inclusive. Thank you for all the hard work you've done. The work we are doing here is critical to strengthening our enduring economic relationships and ultimately delivering on the promise of APEC for all of our people. I look forward to having 2 productive days together with this group and to passing the baton to Peru. Again, welcome to San Francisco and welcome to APEC Economic Leaders Week. Now let's get started. Before we begin, I would like to hold for a moment so the press can depart the room.